the Cocco channel. Today we are doing a monthly favorites video. I can't believe November is over, Thanksgiving has come and gone, and now we're like officially into Christmas. It's blowing my mind how fast this year has gone. I know they say once you have kids, like time just flies even faster, and I feel like that's really true. I can't believe Christmas is already here. So we're going to start off this monthly favorites with my first thing is my shirt. I can't even, like, oh my gosh. So it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it's just like a very slouchy long sleeve. It has like holly all down the sleeves. I can't remember if I put this in a Sunday Funday haul or not. I can't remember, but I got my son a matching, not matching, but he has like a Rudolph like onesie, and it has like Rudolph and Santa. It says like Santa's little helper. It's the cutest thing. And some of you may think that's really corny, and that's fine. Everyone has their own style, but I love the fact that we have matching Christmas little outfits. So anyways, that's my very first favorite. So let's jump right on in. Again, I just threw everything in this thing. So I'm just gonna grab one piece at a time and give you my thoughts and tell you why I love it so much. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing is this piece of jewelry. I don't have a lot of like really nice jewelry that like come in the boxes with like, you know what I mean? I think I have like 2 pieces. And so this one is extra special to me. I wore this on my birthday. I pulled it out again. I don't wear it a lot just because it is a more pricey piece. And so this is a pearl necklace, and it's sterling silver with pearls. And it has like this really beautiful clasp that opens like, and you slide it back in. And my husband gave this to me, and the reason why this is so special to me and why I like wanted to share it with you guys is 3 years ago, he left 3 years ago. My husband was deployed, and he was gone for like 7 months, and he missed like Christmas, Thanksgiving, my birthday, New Year's, his birthday. He missed every important date that you could in a year that like happens to fall for us. He missed everything, and so that was like a really hard year. Even though I was living with my parents at the time, I decided to go back home so I wasn't by myself, and this was a couple years before obviously we had our son. And so it was just really hard being without, you know, my husband for all those holidays and stuff. And so I brought this back out just so that I like can remember how thankful I am he is here this year. Like, everyone gets frustrated with their spouses and stuff, but once they're gone, you know what I mean, you miss them like crazy. And so I'm just very thankful. And these are like real Qatari pearls, which Qatar is like in the Qatar is in this Middle East, I think. And so he was there and he picked this up, and it was like what he gave me when I picked him up at the airport. He had this for me, and so it was like a very emotional moment, like of having him home and being back here in DC, you know, because I had been on the West Coast the whole time. And so it just really means a lot to me, and I wanted to share that with you guys, especially, you know, so you guys know, I know that feeling of not having your spouse around. For those of you who either are military spouses or if your spouse travels a lot for work, I know like quite a few people whose spouses are like in and out of the home a lot, you know, just for work. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys and give you a little piece of me. So all sap aside, let's get into the real deal. So the first thing I want to share is a hair tool. This is my Hot Tools hair straightener, and I freaking love this thing, especially now. I'm not a huge straightener person, as you can tell. My hair is like always curled, but now that I have bangs, this thing has saved my freaking life. And the reason why I love it is, number one, it has a lock. So it is really convenient for saving space, you know what I mean? If you're not one of those people that like to wrap the cords. I do both because I'm a freak and I don't like cords everywhere. But I know that, I don't know, I like that it locks. And then you also can change the temperature control. It has like a screen that lights up and is blue, and you can change the temperature, and it doesn't leave like that mark in your hair, you know what I mean? Like some of the other ones do. My husband bought this for me, I want to say last year. I had this really cheap Conair one for like the longest time, and not that it's bad because it literally lasted me since before him and I were married, and then it just finally crapped out on me. And so for Christmas he got me a hair straightener. He had to like ask a couple of the gals at Ulta, which You guys know how I feel about Ulta. But anyways, I really love that hair straightener. Everything that I'm going to be talking about today, if I can find it, will be listed down below. I haven't been doing that, and somebody asked me why, and I just felt like it was a huge waste of time. But the fact that somebody noticed it wasn't there anymore, I'm just going to go ahead and do the extra work for you guys. So I'll link that down below and tell you which one it is. The next thing is a soap. I literally just hauled these last week, and I'm more of a fan of the antibacterial soaps, not the foaming, but like the cleansing one. And this is like my favorite one out of all of them, and I'm not even a huge fan of the foaming one. But this is Kiss Kiss Mistletoe, and it's red currant, blonde woods, and holly berries. So you have that very clean smell, but you still get the sweetness. It smells really, really good. I've had this upstairs in my bathroom, and so I love that one. Next is a personal care item. This is a pumice sponge. Now, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know that I have a thing about my feet, like with the dead skin. It's hereditary. It just produces more for some reason, and so my feet tend to crack and get the dry skin, and it's really gross and ugly. And now that we're in winter, it's not that big of a deal because I can wear like boots and stuff, but in summer and stuff, you know what I mean? You want to wear flip-flops, it's hot. And so anyways, I bought one of these while I was in Arizona. You can literally find this at the Dollar Tree. It's just comes in a clear package, and it's called pumice sponge, but I've been using this really like faithfully the past couple weeks, and it literally has been saving my foot life. You can see like my foot scrub in it. It has like not sand, but you know what I mean, the scrubby stuff. Next thing is a face wash. This is also from the dollar store. I don't think I ever did a review on these. These are also at the Dollar Tree, which I already said, but they're the White Rain series, and they're the Boutique collection. And this is the facial cleanser and makeup remover. And they had like a foot lotion and just a regular body lotion, and those two didn't give moisture to save their lives. But this literally actually removes your makeup. Like, it's really, really good for it only being $1 at the Dollar Tree. Anyways, it's paraben free, but it really does get your makeup off. Your face doesn't feel super clean, but some of the other ones that I use, like my Clean and Clear, that makes my skin feel really clean, but I still have like the black raccoon eyes, and so this just really gets all the makeup off. I have like a 12-step program for cleaning my face, which I really am. I've been telling you guys for like months that I'm going to do my skincare routine, and I swear I will. But I just wanted to mention that. Obviously, the stuff at the dollar store I can't link, but if you walk into your dollar store, that's like with all of the body care items. Okay, next thing is a lip product, and again, I literally just hauled this week, but it's my Dolce & Gabbana Sophia Loren lipstick, and the reason why I'm putting it in here is, like, I do like the formula and I do like the color, but Sophia Loren is just, like, one of my favorite people. If you didn't know, if you didn't see my Sunday Funday haul, I'll link it down below so you can see. So this is the color, and it's literally called Sophia Loren. It's not like a color, it's just 01 Sophia Loren. So anyways, she is an actress, and she started like back in the late 50s, early 60s. And so I just love her, and I love that era. So I'm not going to go into a big, huge story about it because I did Sunday. But anyways, I just really love this lipstick. I did get it with my 20% off, which was really cool because that lipstick, it's a Dolce & Gabbana lipstick. So of course they're going to be like $36. I think is what it originally was, but I think it came out to just under 30 with my coupon. So I know that's kind of crazy, and that's like a tank of gas, but if you're a makeup lover, you know how it goes. If you have the money, you save your money to splurge on stuff like that. So anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is a palette. This is the Lorac Pro 2, and it is well loved already. You can see I've put some dents into these colors. I did like a whole tutorial on this, and it's like one of my videos that has the most thumbs downs, which cracks me up, but I don't take it personally, but it's just funny. And so anyways, I really like this palette. I used some of it today on my eyes, which also, by the way, I have a tutorial for this that I'll link down below. I did a tutorial on this eye look, and I also did a first impression on my foundation that I did, so I'll link both of those down below. Or the foundation might not be up until after this, I think. Yeah. Oh, you know what? The foundation and the tutorial will be up after this video, so just keep your eyes out for that if you want to see how I got this look. But anyways, long stories, this is so cool because you have like a whole row of your mattes and then you have a whole row of your shimmers. This I did get at Kohl's. It came with the mascara, which I'm not a fan of at all. I don't like it at all. But they do sell the Pro 2 everywhere, like Ulta, Kohl's, and then I saw somebody say that they sell it on Amazon as well, so give that a look. I'll link it down below where I got it though, because it came with the Love, Lust, and Lace collection. The next thing I want to talk about is my Morphe 35U. You guys, I could literally use this for a month straight for Tutorial Tuesday. Like, I could come up with so many colors. I'm wearing, which one? I'm wearing this one today and this one. This one I've worn in like 3 different looks. I don't know why. This cranberry color, probably just because it's fall. It's like just such a beautiful color. And it has like a really nice shimmer to it. Morphe shadows are just awesome. I've already had many a story about this. If you want to see a full review and swatch of this palette specifically, I'll link it down below. I did that last week, so I'll let you guys see that if you want to know. The next thing we're going to talk about is some more skincare. You guys, I have been using the holy bejesus out of this thing. I know it doesn't look like it because I put it back in the package because, like I say all the time, I'm a freak and keep everything in their package. So literally every time I wash my face, I put it back just because I'm weird like that. But you can see I've used quite a bit of it. So you use this day and night. And then so in the morning, I'll wash my face with that, put my orange serum on, which has collagen in it, so it brightens and tightens. And then I always go in with my Sheer Transformation, which is a face cream. And then at night, you go in again with the face wash. You put this invigorating night treatment on and then top it again with this. So you're using both of these at morning and night. And then you're just using this in the morning and then this at night. So it's a cool little regimen, you know what I mean? And it's easy to follow. And I have noticed a difference. It is purging my skin right now, which is kind of cool because you're getting all the stuff out. But I do have like some blemishes going on, which kind of sucks. I'm not typically a person that gets a lot of blemishes, but anyways, I have a brush to talk about. This is the Morphe M557, and I was like really disappointed when I got this because on the website off of Outlook, it literally looked like a blending brush for your shadow, and I was like, what in the world am I supposed to do with this? It's literally the size of my eyelid. And so I've actually been using it for contouring because you get like such a distinct line, and it like puts it down really well, but it also like blends it out really well. I freaking love this thing for my contouring. It's so good. So that's out of the way. All right, I have 2 foundations to talk about, and I can't even remember. I probably should have watched, but I can't remember if I put this in last month's favorites, but this is my Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation, and you guys, I don't think I've ever made that much space in a foundation before. I always like, my skin changes or my opinion changes and I end up like buying a new one. And so I've been using this thing to death all, like the whole entire month of October. I know I use this and I can't remember if I put this in my October favorites. If it's a repeat, just know that it's good. But I've been using this a lot. But ever since the Ulta 20% off, I got my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I have been using it almost every single day. Like I said, I didn't do it today because I did a first impression on another one, the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse foundation, I believe it's called. But I have literally been using this every single day. I did a video on this, like a first impression, and I was like, no, the video didn't turn out good. And the more I used it, the more I fell in love with it. Because the first time I used it, I was like, what? I don't understand. Everybody's like talking about this, but it really is really, really good because you can layer it if you wanted a more full coverage, which isn't typically a look I go for. There are some days that I want like boom doll skin, you know what I mean? But for the most part, like on a day-to-day, I like natural foundation. You know what I mean? So I have been loving that. I want to mention my deodorant. This is the best smelling deodorant ever. This is the Secret Invisible Solid Paris Romantic Rose. It smells so good. This is the only one I will buy. And I don't know if I've even ever mentioned this on my channel or not. I found this like over a year ago. One of the sisters, the 11th Gorgeous sisters, were like in the secret commercials, you know, and they did like a huge campaign with them, and one of the girls like loved this one, and so I saw it and it was like on a deal or something at Target where you got like a gift card or something, and so I picked a couple of them up and in different scents, and this one was by far my favorite. This one is like the only one that I use, like I said. So I want to mention my NYX Jumbo pencils. This is in Milk and Black Bean. These things are freaking amazing, especially with my 35U palette, because they are just such great bases to make any eyeshadow pop. And as you can see, it is like white and it is black. It's not like semi-white, semi-black, you know what I mean? Okay, moving on. In my Ipsy bag, I want to say, I got a Smashbox full exposure mascara, and this is the first time I've ever tried a Smashbox mascara, and I actually really liked it. I used it in quite a few tutorials. It's a really good mascara. The formula is really good. It doesn't flake or anything, so I don't know that I would buy a full size of it, but I have been using it a lot this month, like the last couple weeks, and so I just wanted to mention it because it's really good. So if you see somebody that is like giving it away, or you know what I mean, if you got it in your Ipsy bag and you haven't tried it yet, I would definitely give it a go because it was really good. It was probably, well, it was the only Ipsy product I was able to use because all my other stuff was messed up. So the next thing I want to talk about is Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. You knew this was coming. It is just so beautiful. The colors are just on point. You have your stark white. I'm so glad that they're bringing Pearl to the permanent collection. These two are limited edition, which is obviously Champagne Pop, and then Blushed Copper, this one. Let me show you guys, because I've talked about these quite a few times, and I did a whole video on this, which I'll link down below in case you want to see it. But they're phenomenal colors. They're just amazing. I'm so glad I was able to get my hands on it. It was quite a fiasco trying to get it, but it was definitely worth it going all the way to the store and literally grabbing the last one off of the shelf. So one more palette, and this is the Tarte blush palette. This is called the Bling It On palette. Again, this was a fiasco to try and find. The lady at the JCPenney Sephora actually sold me one that was on hold for somebody, but I have been absolutely loving this color Prim. It is like such a unique color to my collection. I don't have any colors like that. That's a very natural flushed look, you know what I mean? A lot of my colors are like these pinky colors, although I have been really loving this Fetching one as well. Again, it's just a little bit more pink, but Prim is like my jam this month, and it will be for like the next couple months, especially during winter, because it just looks very natural of flesh colors. So have been loving that. The next thing is so random. I got this with my Sephora VIB sale, and it's a pore cleansing pad, but what I do is clean my brushes with it in between. Like, I know Missy just did like a whole beauty hack video. I'm gonna link it down below so you can watch it, because she has like some really good things that you can do at home to save money, you know what I mean? And she puts baby shampoo on hers and like cleans her brushes that way, but I actually use it to spot clean, like that color wheel or whatever it's called. But so this brush has like blue on it, right? So I literally just rub it on here like this, and then there's literally nothing coming off, like at all, nothing. So I just use that, especially with my new 35U palette, because there's some crazy colors in there. It's just super cool for throughout the week until you clean your brushes. Like, I always clean my brushes on Sundays, which I think is pretty typical with other women. For some reason, Sunday's the day to do it. But yeah, this thing is amazing for during the week if you want to just clean your brush off real quick. Like, you can see there's nothing on there. And these shadows are pigmented. Like, you can see the color came off. You know what I mean? So this thing was like literally a couple of bucks at Sephora. I know that they carry them at Walmart and like other places like Ulta and stuff. I just happened to get mine because I think it might have been, no, it wasn't on sale, but it was like there where I was looking, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get one of those. So that's what I got. So this video is super duper long, as always, because I like to chat it up, but I had some really good favorites this month, and I really enjoyed a lot of the stuff I got from my sale. A lot of the stuff like I didn't even put in there because it just would have been forever. Like all of my new palettes and stuff like that. But these things like I really wanted to mention and tell you about. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you would like me to continue doing monthly favorites, if you like seeing them. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you like me linking everything in my description box so you can click on it and see prices and stuff like that. Otherwise, it is like, I don't think people realize how much work it is finding everything and taking the time to put it in the box. Like, it's a lot of work, and not to mention the fact that you're already sitting here and editing and uploading for about 2 hours per video. So I just wanted to let you guys know, but let me know because I don't mind doing it if people actually use it and want to see it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss all the fun here on the Cocco channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Some of the contours I have, like my really favorite one, not my really favorite one. If you want to see a full review and swatch of this palette, I dinged it earlier, the black I dinged. Ooh, I'm flipping you off. As I'm not a huge person. It's what it is. What it says is what it does, and that's what it is. I can't stop saying Dollar Tree.